Welcome everybody to another episode of Geekflix and Chill. Today we are talking about TV and toys. We got quite a bit to talk about. Let's go ahead and jump in with TV. It's taken up most of our week.
Oh yes, it did.
Work has taken up more of our time, but every second that we've had, we've been getting through Iron Fist. I really actually liked Iron Fist a lot. The martial arts, the story. A lot of people have said that it's very slow and it's hard to get into.
See, I didn't think it was slow because, unlike Jessica Jones, I was into it in the first episode. Like, I wasn't Daredevil, but Jessica Jones, the first episode, I'm just like, is it over yet?
Yeah.
Is it over?
I mean, I thought it was really, like, it had me from the first moment because, the whole scene where he's trying to go in and he's trying to, get into the building, and he basically he uses his movement, like, he's so slow with his movements, and everybody else is trying to, like, punch him and everything, and you just see him, like, slowly taking them out, just without even thinking about it. I thought that was great. You don't get too many action stars like that, and, it progressed slowly, but the slow was not bad to me. I don't know about you, but
no,
it honestly, it told the story that we needed to hear.
Yeah, it wasn't bad to me. I mean, I do have some catch-ups on it, but that's besides the point. I'm not going to get into that because that's spoiler territory. So
yes.
Not going to get into that. But it wasn't that slow to me. It was great story progression. Like, there's pauses every now and again, but that pause would develop a new character in that story that you needed to know about, and then kind of smooth in, unlike some of these movies and TV shows that's coming out with, like, a cast of 6 or 8 people, and they just kind of throw them in there and go, here you go, work together.
I was kind of disappointed at the end, only because they didn't really jump into the Defenders. They didn't give any hints. Nick Fury didn't show up at the end to be like, hey, will you join the Defenders? No, none of that happened.
Whoa.
Nick
Fury?
I kind of hoped. I mean, it
Nick
is Marvel.
Nick Fury has nothing to do with Defenders, buddy.
But he's still Marvel.
Okay.
I was hoping something. Like, Samuel Jackson just... he always comes in and tells people good news. So I was just like, yeah, that
unless you're on a plane.
And then these I can't say that word. I can't say that.
Unless he's a Jedi.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so I honestly liked it. I thought it was really good. It got the full story out. We went through the whole season. Obviously, it leaves for a cliffhanger. You don't get to see some things that you want to see. But I still loved it. I still thought it was good, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Defenders.
The only thing I have to say about is knowing the Iron Fist character and reading some of the comics and knowing him from some of the cartoons that he's in, like Ultimate Spider-Man. He's too entitled. He's too, I deserve this. I am the Iron Fist, not more of the kind of Buddhist way that he always was in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like that about him, but I'm hoping it's going to change.
Did it appear like they were trying to do like a TV version of Tony Stark? Just a little. It seemed a little bit like...
Yes and no. I would say yes because of,
I mean, he has his pepper pots.
Yeah, Rand Industries, billionaire. And
he's got his sidekick. He's got a sidekick who likes to drive him around.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, as I said, that's my only kind of hang up on it. I'm hoping in Defenders he's more of the Namaste Iron Fist that I know and actually love.
Yeah. So
I'm hoping he comes to that in Defenders and pairing up with Luke Cage, because that's gonna be interesting because him and Luke Cage team up a lot in the comics.
Well, it'll be cool. I honestly think that they've got the right direction. I'm excited to see what the Defenders brings, and to me, I thought it was a great watch.
No, it was.
So don't Don't let these critics kind of tear you down. Although you can tell this was based in a totally fantasy world, because an iPod like survived 15 years.
I will say this.
The headphones even survived 15
It was the
years?
Doctor Strange of the Marvel TV series.
Yes, very much like
It was
very
the
much.
Doctor Strange, because you could tell, like, if y'all seen the Doctor Strange movie, you could tell it's a separate entity from Avengers, Thor, and all that.
But you felt those certain connections,
Yeah.
like they could be in the same world.
That's the only way I can explain Iron Fist.
Yeah, yeah. And for those of you who are complaining about whitewashing, please read your comics.
Iron Fist was not Asian.
He was a white character. So let's move on from that. Let's move on to toys. What have we got in toys?
So one of the big ones is, should I say spoiler alert for this?
Hey, I mean, if you have Facebook, you should have seen it by now. Or if you're a fan of Power Rangers.
Okay. So no spoiler alert, but next month, well, coming up mid-April, so next month.
Oh, well, yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, I guess maybe it kind of spoils.
Well, then we can just talk about the title of it. Toys R Us is going to have an exclusive Rita Repulsa and Zordon 2-pack from the new Power Rangers movie. We're not going to tell you what's so special about it,
but it has to relate to the first 5 minutes of the movie, so if you haven't seen it, you suck.
Yeah, you need to see it, because, oh my god.
So cool.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait for that, because
I am going hunting as soon as I heard.
That's got to make it onto my shelf. That's going to be awesome.
As soon as I see them hit shelves, I'm going hunting for it.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
The next thing is another big thing coming up in April for all you Star Wars fans. Star Wars Celebration happens in Orlando. I believe it's the first or second week of April, the kind of weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And Funko has announced some Star Wars Celebration exclusives. One being a holographic Qui-Gon Jinn, a Hoth Leia, and I can't remember all off the top of my head. I know
No Jar Jars, right?
They've already made a Jar Jar. And they do have a plushie pack that's Jabba the Hutt Salacious Crumb.
Okay.
And Mini Hakiri, if any of y'all know what the Funko Products is, it's like this kind of statue-esque, colorful one.
Mm-hmm.
They're making 4 Greedos.
Okay.
But if you're
the
not
one where he shot first, the one where he didn't shoot first, the one where he just
it's just different color variations.
Okay.
Just like all the Deadpool and Batman. If you're a Funko fan, you understand.
Yes.
But if you're not going to be able to make it to Celebration, don't fear, because there are going to be some shared exclusive. The Qui-Gon Jinn, however, is going to be a Target exclusive, and it's going to hit shelves April 14th. And what's so special about that is when April 14th comes around, they're actually going to have the vintage legacy figures that we've talked about in the past video.
Okay.
With the backing that looked like it came from the 80s, but updated figures.
It's not.
Exactly. So April 14th, from what I read, it should be an in-camp at Target stores, so
Nice.
I'll be hunting then too as well.
Just hunting all the time. And once those toys start coming out and we start grabbing them, obviously we will do an unboxing. Well, you can do an unboxing. I'm not unboxing mine. You can look at it. I'll let you look at it. I don't want to open mine.
I might open some, because with pop vinyls, I like to have an open collection, but right now, space permitting, I do not have an open collection, so I can put them back in the box. So with pop vinyls, you can put them back in the box. No big deal.
I have way too many pop vinyls that are still in the box. I don't care.
Oh, honey, you have nothing.
I'll buy a new house before I buy.
I don't mind.
I don't want to open mine, but
I don't mind one bit, because the way I look at it, the value don't increase, and I bought it just because of the looks, not because of the value.
yeah. But give me some cool like antique like toy weapons, and those I'll open up every day. My green dagger and my Saba have been played with so many times.
Oh, and I'm glad you said that, because I forgot about the biggest part. Wave 2 of the Legacy figures dropped.
For
Power Rangers.
For
So you have the White Ranger,
yes,
the Yellow Ranger, Trini,
yes.
and you have 3 Power Rangers and Space figures.
Is this Funko?
No, this is not Funko. This is regular figures, kind of like the Toys R Us ones did with the movie.
Okay.
These are just the Legacy figures that it comes in about a package this big, and it's packaged like the old school with, it's got the respective logo, and Trini comes with the Saber-Tooth Tiger sword in the leg. because
Okay.
with each one you can build the
Megazord.
and
Nice.
same with the space.
That's kind
And
of cool.
those just got dropped, I believe, this week.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them at GameStop. I've held the White Ranger in my hand. They had 3 at my local one, and I was very tempted to buy it.
And yet you didn't.
Because, as I talked about in our first video, I have Persona 5 coming out this week, so
The White Ranger.
I understand, but I have...
You have your regrets, I understand.
Yeah.
So that's going to be our TV and toys, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Continue to watch, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy.